Were there any key lessons that you felt like you learned from being an editor that you could apply when you were writing your own book?
I have so much empathy for my authors. I've always had so much empathy for my authors. I know how hard writing is. And I always try to be their editor. I always try to be their psychologist. I always try to be their friend. I always try to help them through their troubles and their emotions when it comes to writing a book. And I have to say, after writing the book, I have even more empathy because it is so hard. I know what I'm doing, and it was really, really, really hard. It's writing a book. It seems like everyone has this big goal. Not everyone, but a lot of people have a goal of writing a book. And I think they have that goal because they know how hard it is. It's really hard to keep so many ideas straight in your head. And then once you have a draft done, once you start seeing problems, it takes a long time to one, figure out those problems, but then to fix those problems because books are sprawling. They're 300 pages long. And yeah, so I went into the project as an editor. The one thing I knew that I needed is an airtight structure. The good thing about Taylor Swift is she separates all her albums into eras. So the structure was pretty easy to follow. I had a chronological structure. Every part of the book follows an album of her career. And that really helped because I've had other projects as an editor where I said, okay, we'll discover what this book is as we go through the process. But I knew because we were moving at a decent clip that I really needed that structure. And it was really going to help me organize the book, but also organize my thoughts. Because the goal of the book was to take business concepts, business lessons, stuff that HBR does really well, and apply them to Swift's decisions and pivotal moments in her career to give more context to what she was doing. But there are so many of those. So if I didn't have that tight structure, the book would have been too sprawling. There would have been way too many ideas and it would have been hard to follow. So as an editor, I knew as a writer, I really, really needed